Smell that? There's football manager memes out there that need to be connoisseured. It's time to get connoisseuring. For the best football manager memes on the internet, we go to r/the Old Zealand. First, this didn't age well. No. So this is from the podcast I do with Julian Gressel of Inter Miami, and we were talking about Copa America before it happened, and I said, people ask me who the dark horses are, and I think the U.S. is the third best team at Copa America on merit after Argentina and Brazil. Am I right? I will answer past me. No, you're not right at all. But on the bright side, Berhalter will get fired. So is it all bad? Oh, no, it's not all bad. He idolizes Micah Richards and Sean Wright Phillips. Savinho, since I was little, my dream was to get here at Man City. Domino's Pizza apparently replied, yep, and since I was a little boy, dreamed of writing tweets for Domino's. But to be fair to Savinho, he was born in 2004, which means that Aguero moment, that was happening before Savinho was 10 years old. That's, I mean, I actually kind of believe this. I get it's fun to make fun of Manchester City, but like when I saw this, I kind of get it. Every damn time. Oh no, what is this? The first highlight that comes on after I turn on focus play on the left. That is good, dude. This is a bit of a history joke, of course, because this lad right there, he was a bit on the far right, so that's where your highlight happens to be going if you focus play down the left. Be careful. Missed a chance to meet the legend himself. Oh, I remember this. I totally remember. I can't remember. I was at a match. I don't remember what match I was at, but somebody had tweeted at me and was like, hey, I'm at that match too. I'd love to meet you. So I just sent them a DM. I said, hey, brother, you can meet me at the statue out front after the game if you want. And they responded the next day or something with like, this is why I should leave my notifications on. Though I do try to do that if somebody says that they're in the same area as me, you know, it seems like the nice thing to do. I think I am a special one. Oh, dude. You know what really does this for me? The 0.02 XG. The fact that it was one shot and the one shot was obviously horrible. They had 13 corners, you had one. Possession wasn't that bad. I am Jose Mourinho. You killed my father. Prepared to be FM. And my entire career, all I did was take Australia to the 2022 World Cup round of 16 and 5 days after the World Cup ends. Now, Football Manager, if this is really how it works, all right? If whoever's coaching Australia at the last World Cup should be getting the Brazil job right about now. Brazil just got FM. Oh, in Copa America? Yes. But strangely, especially considering the Jose Mourinho FMing we just saw, this, even though it was real life, like this seems less intense than some of the FMings we get. I want to share the tactic with which I won the Champions League with Cliftonville. That's a team in Northern Ireland, by the way. The Flying Peen! This is going to single-handedly destroy my preconceived notions about tactics and Football Manager. That's two playmakers. Now, what I was going to say is that this tactic normally plays like a narrow 4-2-2, where you normally have like the two wingers, you know, two defensive midfielders, two wingers, two strikers, but you just narrow it up a little bit. But with two advanced playmakers on support, do they not run into each other as much? I mean, you won the Champions League. They need Zealand. This makes me sad. It's Taunton Town. It was Taunton Town getting relegated. This person just found out 14 days ago that Taunton Town went down to the 7th division, but they did. They nearly went into administration, and then they went down to the 7th division. Just barely, too. They were alive until very late in the season. It's heartbreak, but, you know, I send my best wishes to Taunton Town. We proved what's possible in Southwest England. We did. Andorra has a golden generation in my save, and I have nothing to do with it. They have a player at Sevilla, Schalke, Leeds, Levante, Malaga, I like how the dude at PSG is all the way at the bottom. Hey, maybe they got that golden generation in real life, too. There was a couple of Andorran teams that got out of the first round of qualifying in European competitions. Football Manager is ahead of the curve, man. They've scouted all those Andorran wonder kids, and they're just scooping them up from all over the place. Granted, it's not very hard to find all of them. Andorra's like 5 feet wide. Zealand actually met the U.S. as the third best team in Group C. Take a long time to live that one down. The reverse Leverkusen. Have a great team. Go invincible. Finish second in the Eredivisie? No. Oh, that is just an unbelievable FMing. How do you even celebrate that? How do you go invincible and then not win the league? Like, what are you supposed to do? Shout out to Feyenoord for putting together 87 points. I'm assuming that you beat Feyenoord at least once over the course of this season, too. Obviously, I had the better goal difference, but I don't know what to tell you, dude. 8 draws. I don't know what to tell you. That was it. I'm sorry, Austria. My prediction before the Euros. France, Netherlands, Poland, Austria. Reality, Austria finishes top of the group. I owe you an apology. I wasn't really familiar with your game. Huge shout out to Shaq for creating one of the most usable templates of all time here. But hey, when we simulated the Euros on stream with creators controlling each of the teams, Austria made it all the way to the semifinal. We were first on the case. I would have never put Austria fourth. I definitely put them third in my predictions, and I will stand by that. Is this a beautiful tactic? What's that distribution? I like how all time-wasting tempo and I've never seen that. You got time-wasting tempo and passing. Actually, all turned up to the max. back. You know, I'm pretty sure this is actually how Gareth Southgate tells his boys to line up. Will Still for England. Oh, he's 80-1? Same odds as Nagelsmann and Carlo Ancelotti. Football Manager's back up, baby. I'm sorry. What? How is this even possible? Oh, no. Look, listen, brother, seriously. If you need anybody to talk to, anybody to help you emotionally process what's going on here, then we're all here for you. Post in the Reddit, reply to this YouTube video. We are all here for you because I mean, you are being put through the trials, but hardest trials to their toughest soldiers. That's the way the Football Manager gods work too. To be fair, and this is probably the only way this is possible, it seems like it's early in the season because we're talking about 20 to 14 points, but out of a 24-team league, to literally be the top team when it comes to expected points and be on bottom of the table, I am not Jose Mourinho. It's legitimately impressive at this point. I just keep playing it keeps working. It did, all the way until the final. Sorry. But bright side, Gareth Southgate is now gone too. Bastards. Wait, what is this? This is a league table. I actually don't know where this is. Maybe Malta? Cosmos, Trepene, Trefiori, and San Giovanni. And at the bottom it says, Trefiori had been randomly chosen over San Giovanni after both teams finished on 61 points with the same record. But it's not, though. It's not the same record. Look at the damn goal difference. Goal difference was like invented to help, you know, parse the difference between these two things. Strongly worded letter, lawsuit incoming. Literally a World Cup final. Nice one, mate. It's a red card 11 seconds into the World Cup final. Oh, I can't even imagine. You probably spend, you know, an hour getting suited and booted, playing hype music, getting all excited to manage at a World Cup final. And then Joshua Xerxes, your freaking forward too, goes out there and gets a red card 11. Can you imagine if somebody got a red card 11 seconds into a World Cup final in real life? I feel like you would actually have to kill someone in order to get a red card 11 seconds into a World Cup final. No ref on the planet wants to do that. Please tell me I'm not the only one who schedules friendlies like this. 6th division team, my 4 times UCL winning 11, only to fix morale. If you do this to fix morale, you are a person of culture. So that's where he's been. Old Zealand is in the Netherlands. So look, it's apparently 2 places. It's the island that Copenhagen is on, in Denmark, and it is also a province in the Netherlands. All I'm saying is I'm worldwide. It's Pitbull and me. My local semi-pro team just made the best signing of the year. Gonna be amazing watching him play. Oh, he's going to Adelaide City in Australia. I'm just happy for him. I'm Rafael Leai, the Solomon Essie, the Solomon Islands Messi. He tried to go to Bosnia and Herzegovina, which was just really weird, and I'm sure a huge culture shock for him. But going to Adelaide City in Australia, this is the right path. This is the Roy Krishna Pacific Islander type path that will allow Leai, hopefully, to finally flourish. You got to get that jersey, dude. If you can get your hands on an extra one, I got a P.O. box. I will rock the hell out of it. 60 years of hurt. England and FM24. England IRL. There's no way you could possibly play Football Manager, especially internationally, and not have to acknowledge that England is just way overpowered. They just are. Bayern did a Bayern. I won every Bundesliga game since mid-February. I finished the season with 75 points. Bayern beat me on goal difference. In Bayern's defense, I feel like this is actually one of Bayern's worst seasons. Horribly unlucky and painful, but I half expected this to be one of those posts where you lost one game all year, but Bayern lost 0, you know? England this summer? This is the joke I made out of the other tactic. This is literally the other tactic. It is the joke. This post is the joke that I was making. Me explaining 5 seasons of Zealand ODFC lore to a colleague after finding out his surname is... This might be my favorite FM meme. One of my favorite FM memes I've ever seen, because we had a striker named Buizen Philander from Oriental Dragons. Buizen Philander, one of my favorite names we've ever had. He was an absolute superstar. I mean, look, if you told the story right for all 5 seasons, your coworker your colleague or whoever this was would be enthralled, because Buizen Philander is a legend, and I appreciate that you are keeping Buizen Philander's memory alive. Got to meet the main man for the Solomon Islands, Rafa Leai. Dude, the fact that he's in Australia now, we got hammers all over the place in Australia. That's so cool. I hope he's a great guy. Hope everybody's nice and rooting for him. I've been blessed by the FM gods. Philogene suspension rescinded. That's in the game? Like, if you'd asked me if they'd even written this dialogue option, I would have told you it was not even written into the game. Like, it's not physically possible for this to actually happen. You had valid grounds for... What did the foul look like? The Netherlands just won a World Cup without conceding a single goal. What on earth is going on? They clearly weren't managed by the other guy who got Xerxes sent off in the first minute, but, you know, you can't win them all. Me explaining to my mom how to pronounce Kvicha Kvaratskhelia. Kvicha Kvaratskhelia. Krishna Kobayashi. This is how I feel, correcting my friends' pronunciations while we're watching the Euros, because I'm surrounded by everybody all the time. So I learn how to say these names, but they're just winging it with a Krishna Kobayashvili, and you just kind of have to go, who the hell are you talking about? Zealand, frankly, I think the fact that you sim preseason games is degenerate behavior. Oh, try me. Let's go. You telling me you just roll the season opener not knowing how the team looks? Come on, man. You're my football manager hero. The man that's gently guided my hand from the very beginning. The man that took the Peacocks from semi-pro to glory. Man, you got me naming every stadium Fock plots because, damn it, to me, that's where dreams are made. And you just roll into week one not knowing how your team's going to look? Come on, man. There's so many fond memories in there. Maybe you have a point. Seriously, it's always so cool to hear stuff like this. And honestly, I skip the preseason games because I've always skipped the preseason games. And obviously, I'm able to have a lot of success without it. It doesn't mean that you can't have a little bit more success if you do play the preseason games. By all means, do it. That and the first comment is, I've always thought this and a lack of academy products coming into the first team are unforgivable sins. How dare you disrespect Lelamela Bad Boy like that? That kid was a legend this year, man. He was a legend. I'm coming through the kick.